Once upon a time, two traveling merchants arrived in a busy riverside city on the same morning. Both sold pots, pans, and small household goods. To avoid rivalry, they agreed to divide the city between them and conduct their business separately. One merchant, Victor, was sharp-minded but ruled by greed. The other, Elias, was calm, thoughtful, and guided by honesty rather than profit. As Victor walked through his part of the city, he came to a small, worn house where only a young girl named Lena and her elderly grandmother Mara lived. Their family had once been wealthy merchants, but time and misfortune had left them poor. They welcomed Victor politely and explained that they had no money, but asked whether he would trade a small trinket for their old, grimy dining bowl. At first glance the bowl looked worthless, darkened by age and dirt. But Victor's trained eye suspected otherwise. Quietly, he scratched the surface with a pin and saw a glimmer of gold beneath the tarnish. Hiding his excitement, he laughed loudly, threw the bowl to the ground, and declared it useless. Ashamed, the grandmother apologized, and Victor left, planning to return later to take the bowl for almost nothing. Later that day, Elias arrived at the same house and received the same request. He examined the bowl carefully and immediately recognized that it was made of pure gold. After a moment of silence, he spoke honestly. He told the grandmother that the bowl was worth at least 100,000 coins, but he could not buy it because he did not possess such wealth. The grandmother listened quietly, then smiled. She believed that such a transformation into gold could only be revealed by a person of goodness. Trusting Elias, she agreed to accept whatever he felt was fair. Elias gave her 500 coins, all of his remaining goods, worth another 500, and kept only his weighing scale, his bag, and enough money to cross the river by boat. The girl and her grandmother thanked him with tears in their eyes. When Victor returned later, eager to claim the bowl, he was told what had happened. Rage overwhelmed him. Convinced that the treasure should have been his, he threw all his possessions onto the ground, seized the wooden beam of his scale like a weapon, and ran toward the river. But he was too late. Elias was already halfway across the water. Blinded by fury and consumed by greed, Victor collapsed on the riverbank. His heart failed him, and he died there, having gained nothing. Greed blinds the mind and destroys the soul, while honesty may cost you today, but rewards you forever.